Winter in 1692 settled over Salem village like a living shadow. Smoke spiraled from chimneys, curling toward a gray sky, but inside the homes, the air was heavy with something darker. This is the story of how fear became law, and how a community turned upon itself in the deadliest witch hunt in colonial America. On January 20th, 1692, whispers of the uncanny erupted in the household of Reverend Samuel Parris. His 9-year-old daughter, Betty, shivered violently and screamed without pause. Her cousin, 11-year-old Abigail Williams, soon joined, their bodies twisting uncontrollably, their voices piercing the cold night. Dr. William Griggs, summoned hurriedly, found no physical cause. No fever, no malady, only what could not be named. Witchcraft, he muttered, the word catching like fire in dry timber. It spread faster than snow across the village. Fear disguised itself as righteousness, and suspicion became law. The community, already strained by famine, past conflicts, and religious zeal, now had a purpose: to root out evil itself. First came Tituba, an enslaved woman from Barbados belonging to Paris. Her dark skin and foreign origins made her the perfect target. Under threat and panic, she confessed to dealings with spirits, black dogs, and devils demanding loyalty. Her words conjured the unseen with vivid precision, and suddenly the devil was not distant but real, immediate, personal. Accusations followed swiftly. Sarah Good, a muttering beggar, and Sarah Osborne, an older woman estranged from her neighbors, were next. The fever of accusation outpaced the winter cold. Families were torn apart, houses were searched, reputations once solid crumbled like frostbitten wood. By February, the courts intervened. Massachusetts established the Court of Oyer and Terminer, empowered to investigate, prosecute, and punish witches. Chief Justice William Stoughton presided, steadfast in belief. He permitted spectral evidence, testimony that spirits of the accused tormented the afflicted. To outsiders, it was hearsay, fantasy. To Salem, it was divine truth. Accusations multiplied like shadows at dusk. The girls' fits were proof, their convulsions messages from the devil himself. Entire families were drawn under suspicion. Fear of spiritual contagion gripped the village. Innocent and guilty alike trembled, trapped under invisible scrutiny. On June 10th, 1692, Bridget Bishop became the first to hang at Gallows Hill. Her vibrant clothing and assertive manner were no longer personal traits, but proof of allegiance with darkness. Witnesses recorded her courage as arrogance, independence as sin. Her death sent a message. No one, however pious, could claim safety. Sarah Good, Rebecca Nurse, Elizabeth Howe, and Martha Carrier followed. 19 would die by execution, 14 women and 5 men. Giles Corey, pressed under stones for refusing to plead, spoke only "more weight" before succumbing, a testament to defiance. Many others languished in cold, disease-ridden jails, some dying before ever facing trial. By summer, over 200 had been accused. The terror spread beyond Salem. Andover, Topsfield, and neighboring towns reeled under suspicion. Social bonds, once strong, dissolved. Friends betrayed friends. Families turned inward, haunted by whispers of secret pacts and invisible punishments. Even ministers and wealthy landowners were not safe. Suspicion did not discriminate. It consumed indiscriminately. Then hesitation emerged among Salem's leaders. Prominent citizens accused, clergymen doubted spectral evidence, and Governor William Phipps, facing danger within his own household, disbanded the Court of Oyer and Terminer in October 1692. Spectral evidence was forbidden in future trials. For a brief interval, the relentless tide ebbed, yet the damage endured. Empty homes, ruined crops, tarnished reputations. Some accusers, mostly adolescent girls, later admitted to fabrications driven by jealousy, attention, or fear. Justice, once invoked in God's name, revealed its fragility. If you like videos like this, kindly like this video and hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell to get notified when we drop the next video. By doing so, you are helping this channel grow. The consequences of Salem linger. In 1702, Massachusetts declared the trials unlawful. In 1711, convictions were annulled, 22 victims named, attainders reversed. Memorials arose, Proctor's Ledge in Salem, Parks in Danvers. Acts in 1957 and 2001 exonerated additional victims. Finally, in 2022, Elizabeth Johnson Jr., last convicted, was cleared 329 years after her death. Salem was not an isolated phenomenon. Across Europe, tens of thousands perished in witch hunts. But here, in colonial America, the village became a mirror, exposing the dangers of isolation, extremism, and collapsing due process. Historian George Lincoln Burr described it as the rock on which the New England theocracy shattered. The trials demonstrated human vulnerability to rumor, to fear, to untested belief. Suspicion masqueraded as morality, and the pursuit of purity justified cruelty. Today, Salem is quiet. Streets lined with tourists, shops, and museums, yet memory lingers beneath the surface. In societies that sacrifice reason for fear, the ghosts of 1692 endure. They ask the same question: will we recognize fear before it devours our humanity? The story of Salem warns us of the cost of vigilance without justice, faith without mercy, and fear without reflection. Evil is often created, not discovered. Innocence can perish under collective panic. The trials formally ended in May 1693. Courts disbanded, spectral evidence forbidden, remaining accused released, shadows remained, families returned, forever altered. Ministers questioned interpretations of God. Salem became a symbol, cited repeatedly as a warning of extremism, a lesson in due process, a testament to human cost. 3 centuries later, memorials honor the dead. Parks, plaques, and quiet markers attempt to give voice to the silenced. Yet horror, fear, and cruelty under righteous guise remain. History etched the fragility of justice when guided by unchecked panic. Salem is more than an event. It is a mirror reflecting every society and generation. When fear becomes law, innocence dies first. The devil, real or imagined, always wins first in human hearts. Remembering Salem honors the dead and reminds us of responsibility to question, reason, and act with humanity even when suspicion dominates. Ghosts of 1692 are patient. They wait in silence, in whispers, in moments when fear outweighs justice. Salem teaches vigilance. Faith and morality must be tempered with compassion, lest history repeat its cruelest mistakes.